Man, it's got Debo on there, Jack and Dion.
You were the one who informed me, JB, about the whole situation of Coach Prime basically calling out the NCAA and basically saying that they need to do something about it in terms of, I don't know if it was a refund or what. I think we got the post right here. Here we go right here. Coach Prime opens by addressing the locker room. Our kids got robbed during the game last week. That's a travesty. I would expect the NCAA to do something about that. These are college kids. I'm pretty sure they don't think about insurance at this point in life. I know the kids will be forthright and what was stolen and all that stuff should be replaced. This is the Rose Bowl, JB. This is the granddaddy of them all. Well, granddaddy has some money. I did hear that the home team was robbed as well, and that don't make sense. Do something about it, NCAA. You do something about everything else. Do something about this one. JB, man, what is your take on Coach Prime calling out the NCAA? You rolled your eyes. Take a deep breath. I want to hear it.
All right. Now, I'm disappointed in that right there. I'm disappointed in Prime's response right there. Statement. It is hypocrisy at its finest. Unfortunately, that's really the truth. He just made the biggest hypocritical statement of his young coaching career. And I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it because I love saying the truth. That is the truth. He is a complete hypocrite with that statement right there.
Explain how.
So, can you bring it back up, Bailey? He states in there that, number one, I wish we could highlight it. These are college kids. Let's start right there. These are college kids. When you took the job and you cut 80 college kids and you brought in new 80 college kids, you called them professionals. So did I. There is no more college kids. So that's hypocrisy number one. You can't use college kids in one segment and not in the other. So are they pros or are they college kids? Which one is it? Number two, glaring hypocrisy, hypocritical statement that comes out is don't know if they're thinking about getting insurance. That is not only a bold-faced lie. I've heard you speak about your own kids getting insurance to protect him or them not declaring for the NFL draft and getting an agent. I can go on and on and on, Big Smith. I can tell you right now, I can break this whole thing and break this whole thing down bad. This is hypocritical, dog. Bad. This is a bad statement, dog. Real talk. You've already broke down that you don't want the NCAA. They don't do anything for us. You've said it many times, Dion. Now you want them? Now you need them? Come on, dog. There's three things right there that are very, very glaring that a lot of mainstream media is not going to discuss. But we will on this one because those are three things that you cannot say on a daily basis when you cut kids and you bring in new mercenaries and you say this is grown men's sport and don't ask for this and don't ask for that. But now you're asking for it. Now you're calling them college kids. Now you're saying don't worry about insurance. You're teaching financial literacy and insurance coverage on your player so they can go to the NFL. And if they declare earlier than the 3-year declarance from high school, guess what? They blow their knee out in year 2 like a Caleb Williams or Drake May, who are so scared to enter the draft or not because of what? Injury. What do? They get an agent. You, me, and Matt, and you and I. Fuck you.
Me, you, and I, Matt, yeah.
All three of us.
keep it simple.
Discussed an agent. Didn't we just have this discussion about an agent and insurance?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out why now you make this statement. I'm fighting it, dog. I'm not a real fan of this one. It is what it is. If it's me, I'm the head coach. Hey, dog, my players are dumbasses. I told them not to bring that shit. But that's not what he's doing. He's not telling them not to bring it. He's encouraging them to bring it. And then he's going to play the other side of it by saying we should be allowed to do whatever we want in this free world and not get our shit stolen, which I agree to, but that's not reality, dog. You walk into another man's hood, guess what? My back is against the wall and I got 4 eyes looking out. Period. That's how I'm raised. You can't bring a bunch of kids into someone else's neighborhood, regardless if it's Power 5, D1, or otherwise. The NFL's the only shit where you're not getting your shit stolen because it's private. Under the thing, it's private jet, brings it into a segment or area in the locker room, and it's at your disposal, at your office, at your locker. This isn't like this in college. And I saw a video of these Colorado cats versus the UCLA cats, and under their buses, their gear. You know, the whole Colorado players, the whole team rocks Gucci, Louis, and all these big time fucking bags.
Yeah.
UCLA had UCLA football bags. Like, let's keep it 100, homie.
Yeah.
We used to rock the fucking gear, you know, our helmets and shit. These motherfuckers is putting it in Louis. Real shit.
Yeah.
That was what Deion addressed their team with when he took the job, though. I'm bringing my own Louis. He's living up to what he said, which I think has set them up for massive failure going forward. But that's just me. Go ahead. Let me hear your take.
No, that's a strong take. I actually do disagree with Coach Prime on this, you know, asking NCAA to refund them, because at the end of the day, listen, we go at the NCAA about a lot of stuff, and they are wrong in a lot of areas, and there's a lot of things they can do to improve. But this has nothing to do with them, in my opinion. This is a matter of you just, you know, you got caught slipping. Let's just keep it what it is. You know what I'm saying? And again, I've been a guy here as well. Like you said, in a perfect world, you should be able to bring your shit wherever you work for it, you earned it, you paid for it. It should not be an issue. But like you just said so eloquently, JB, that's not reality. You know, even me, man, like if I'm going to the store or whatever, you know, and I got my laptop with me in the car, I'm putting that shit in the trunk. I'm putting it under the seat, you know, in the dark spot. I'm doing like little stuff like that because you just train in the hood to protect yourself at all times. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, and this is my only little argument that I made for was like, yeah, maybe he's not thinking hood mentality, you know, in the middle of a college football game when you're traveling and you're going to UCLA for the first time and you're not really thinking about getting robbed necessarily. I could get that. As a head coach, you got so much shit going on from the actual game and execution and travel, everything else. The last thing on your mind in that situation is getting robbed at UCLA. It's not like you just was like, and again, I ain't been to Pasadena, so evidently there's a hood over there. I'm sure there's a hood everywhere. But I'm saying, if you're coming in and you're going to UCLA, the granddaddy of them all, if you're not from LA, you don't automatically just assume that UCLA, the Rose Bowl, is near the hood. I'm just saying from outsider's perspective. So I can see how Deion coming in, he's not thinking like, oh, we gotta be ready, you know. Now, if UCLA was in Compton or some shit, then yeah, outside would be like, oh shit, it's just in Compton. We probably gotta, you know, tuck my chain in when I walk in. You know what I'm saying? So, but regardless, man, NCAA can't pay for this. There's no way to know what all everybody's shit got stolen. You basically got to take the kid's word, which these are kids. I was a college kid. I had teammates. If you're going to trust us 100% to just tell you exactly what got stolen and think that we're not going to embellish a few things here and there and say, my PS5 was in the locker room too. We were playing the game before the game, and they saw my PS5. They would try to embellish other shit so they can get more items back. So I just think you got to learn from this. You got to take this as an L. You got caught slipping. And moving forward, away games at least, you either A, just unfortunately can't bring your nice shit, all your jewelry, your Louis bag, etc., or B, come up with some sort of system where you have some sort of like officers, team officers, or I don't know, actual trusted security from the Colorado side, something to be able to have people at the locker room during the game to watch your shit. I don't know how realistic that is, but your Coach Prime, you figure out everything else. I'm sure you can figure that out. So that's where I'm at with it.
Thinker. I guess I'm a different thinker. Maybe my upbringing is a little different. First of all, the number one thing on my agenda, even I put it on my schedule, on our bus trips, on our road visits, everything was environment, surroundings, and watch our back. Always. I had the discussion. Ask my players in here. We never knew where we were going. I'm going to research where we're going. I'm going to know what's ahead of us, and I know this is why. Number one is protection of my players should be sole job number one of the head coach. We're the adult. The kids are still kids, regardless if you want to call them college or pro athletes right now at college level. I'm just talking in general. High school kids, JUCO, D1. If you travel, know where you're going. Point blank and period. You know why? Because this is why. And this is what people won't tell you. When the kid, your quarterback or whoever, gets their shit stolen, your shit's over, bro. Your game's over. Your day's over. Maybe your season's over. Kid might transfer also. So, see, that's why cats don't want me in this game, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. Ain't nobody got these players' temperature like I do. Go ahead and let these motherfuckers get their shit stolen and see the result on the football field that day. See if they really going to play for you, homie. See if they really want to play for you the rest of the year. Because now they don't know who stole it. Oh, my partner might have stole it. My homie, my brother, my locker room partner might have stole my shit. Hell nah. Now you got a fucking drama-filled ass environment. And y'all giving him a pass for not knowing where they're going? What? Man, please, miss me with the shit, man. There's adults, homie, and there's grown boys that think they're men. They're not adults. Let's be clear. They don't have experience as adults. They haven't fucking been anywhere as adults. They don't know how to fucking change the oil in a car as adults. They look to adults, the real men, for advice, help, and leadership. But y'all giving them the keys to the car already, and y'all calling them adults. No, they're not adults. I don't even give a fuck if they're 21 years old. They're still not adults. They're still boys being turned into men, led by a so-called man who knows better. And yet we're giving them the fucking passes in this certain situation. No, don't give nobody the pass. The grown men leading these kids into battle. So if let me ask you this: if fucking one of our great leaders, Gorbachev, the Russian, one of our great leaders leads us into battle and puts us in straight harm's way. Are you blaming the kids or the fucking general?
Oh, the general, for sure.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure out why.
No, I mean, you're the leader, so if we just have to blame somebody, then yeah, I guess you do got to blame Coach Prime. I'm just saying, just one of those situations where it's like, if you ever got anything stolen from you before or robbed before, it's kind of hard to just be like, I mean, I'm out being a little kid, and I was with my mom, and we went to Walgreens for literally 5 minutes, came out, window was busted, and the radio was stolen. This is the old school when you have to snatch out radio. You know what I'm saying? Radio got snatched out. It's like, okay, I could blame my mom, I guess, for, I don't know, like not thinking this could possibly happen and maybe parking somewhere else or parking. Like, you can always technically blame, but at the end of the day, it's the motherfuckers who robbed us. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to find a solution and a way around this happening. And you're right. There's more thought that you can put into it, you know what I'm saying, to protect yourself. But at the end of the day, it's the motherfuckers who robbed us. So like it's almost like we're giving them a pass because we're basically saying you coming to LA, you should expect to get robbed. It's just like, damn, like, is that where we're at today? Like that.
Hey, are we hating on Prime right now?
Huh?
Are we hating on Prime right now?
Nah, I don't really think we said nothing hate against Prime. Who said that? Oh, everyone wants Prime to fail. How is it his fault? The kids stuff was stolen. Coaches stuff got stolen too.
That's a you problem, homie. Where I'm from, that's a you problem. It ain't my problem. How is that hate? You got caught slipping, homie. Slippers don't count. Where I'm from, Master Stick, whatever the fuck. You wore slippers and got cracked. You are a sucker, not me. I'm telling the truth, homie. You got me fucked up. You must be from the burbs, bruh. Got me fucked up. Slippers don't count, period. Go ahead and blame everybody else. Soft ass. That's what's wrong with our goddamn play. We're so goddamn soft making excuses for everybody, homie. That shit blows my mind. But no one's pointing the truth at the adult in the room. That shit's crazy, dog. I'm fucking mind-boggled. I swear to God. Y'all talk about the hate Deion gets. I'll talk about the protection the motherfucker gets. How about that? I'll talk about all the backing that he has. How about that? Have you seen his sideline, homie? Shut up with your feel-good sorry ass. Motherfucker has everybody on the sideline supporting his ass. Miss me with your bullshit. He sold millions in glasses on one day being on fucking ESPN's game day. You feel sorry for this dude? Get your soft ass up out of here, homie. You motherfuckers is unbelievable, man. We feel sorry for dudes, but yet Smitty can't get out the hood. Come on, man. Miss me with your shit. You guys have no perspective in life. I don't think you really have perspective. I don't think the world has perspective. I don't think we sit back and really look and say, damn, how about we put this versus this? How about we put this versus this? I don't think cats want to do that. They can't do it because the truth will hit them in the face and they'll be like, damn.
Yeah. Now, you know what's crazy, though? I will say this, especially in the black community specifically, but really a lot of people, but black people specifically, we love Coach Prime so much, and we want to see him, succeed, as we all do, but it's to a point to where people are like scared to give him any criticism, at least publicly, because no one wants to like down a brother who's trying to build something in year one, and because like for the black community, it's just good to see a hip black coach who's still kind of mixed in with the quote unquote culture and kind of has a feel for the streets, so to speak, and to be great and to lead young men and like it would be great to see Colorado next year go like 10-2 and go to a big time bowl game. Like, so I think a lot of people in the community, even though they may agree with a lot of shit that you're saying or someone else might be saying in terms of criticism, a lot of people don't want to publicly put that out there because they don't want to like, condemn, so to speak, the brother. I'm just being real, like, because that's why a lot of that's out there. It's not that people ain't believing the stuff that you're saying; they just don't want to say it.
Hey, I haven't heard fucking all. Hey, where you at? Stick? Are you defending Chip Kelly and his kids? He had a lot of black players get their shit stolen. I ain't heard nothing about that, homie. I haven't seen you talk about Chip Kelly and his team get his shit stolen, homie. Where you at with that? Man, miss me with your bullshit, homie. You're full of shit. You're soft and you're a victim. You're a victim. Guess what? You're going to stay a victim, homie, your whole fucking life and stay broke. Go ahead. Good luck with that shit. B. Smitty, people don't realize this. My daddy once told me this. It's easy to get married. You just need somebody to say yes. You just need one motherfucker say yes. It's easy to get married until it gets really hard, Big Smitty, because to stay married, both parties got to accept no. Just so we're clear. I don't know if you know that.
Your daddy taught you that?
Fuck yeah.
That's a bar.
It's easy to get married, dog. Why do you think there's so many fucking divorces? You just need somebody to say yes. It's really fucking hard to stay married because both parties need to accept no.